gentlemen, and welcome to the NFL predictions episode, the weekly episode we do weekly of Garage Guys Sports. I'm Jess Allison, and I'm here with Ben Burnside. Let's get to it.
What's happening, guys? Ready for another NFL week?
We got Ben back. Let's make some picks. Right now, I am currently in the lead, 20-7 on my NFL picks. Ben is 4 games back at 16-11.
Come on. I need a comeback right now.
He needs to come back, and it's a good week for that.
Give me a couple good innings.
I'm going to make some crazy picks this week, but we start off with the Detroit Lions at the Atlanta Falcons. Detroit, a little bit shaky. Atlanta, even shakier. Who you got there?
Ooh, poor Matt Stafford. No, I'm just kidding on this one. I'm going to pick the Detroit Lions over the Atlanta Falcons this week. I feel like Matt Stafford has what it takes to get the job done. God, I hope so against this team.
Ben's pretty high today, folks. I am going with the home team, the Atlanta Falcons. Their offense has been clicking. I like Matt Ryan and Julio Jones. That's been one of the best combinations, Jesus Christ, in the league over the past few years. I think it stays true this week. The only question is if that defense can show up. And against the Lions, I'm banking on the fact that it probably will. So I am taking the Atlanta Falcons. Our next game, the Battle of Ohio Part 2, we have the Cleveland Browns coming off a big loss to the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Cincinnati Bengals, coming off a close loss to the Indianapolis Colts in a game that they led 21-0 and lost control of late.
Ooh.
Who you got, Ben?
Man, you gotta love Joe Burrow, but not this weekend. I'm going to take the Cleveland Browns. I think they have what it takes, hopefully, to beat Cincinnati.
This is going to be my kind of upset pick of the week. I'm going Cincinnati Bengals. I think the struggling Browns team, they're going to listen to too much of that outside noise, and they're just going to internalize it. And I think Cincinnati's starting to find some traction a little bit with this kid at quarterback, Joe Burrow. I am picking the Queen City Bengals this week to beat the Cleveland Browns. We move on next to the game of the week. 2 undefeateds going at it. Pittsburgh Steelers at the Tennessee Titans. 2 of the best teams in the NFL. Ben, who do you got?
Ooh. Man, what's with the hate on Derrick Henry? Someone on SportsCenter was like, no, I don't like Derrick Henry. Steve Nash. But God. No. He is a talent, but he will lose this week to the undefeated Pittsburgh.
I'm going to side with you on this one. Me and Ben are on the same page. Like I was saying last week, I love the experience aspect that the Pittsburgh Steelers bring. They had a Super Bowl championship. They've been around a while. I think besides Sean Payton, maybe Mike Tomlin and Ben Roethlisberger have been together the longest.
Yeah.
Between a coach and quarterback right now. So, they have it down. And they have a good team. Obviously, they have the rookie, Chase Claypool, a wide receiver, who's just making plays. Mapletron, as they call him, the Canadian himself, out of Notre Dame. And then they got James Conner, the hometown kid. He's been great at running back.
Yeah.
James Washington's even been great. Juju Smith-Schuster, all these guys. So, yeah, I'm with you. I'm going to Pittsburgh, long story short.
Yeah, Pittsburgh.
We'll see. Then, tomorrow we also have the Carolina Panthers at the New Orleans Saints, an NFC South battle. Who you got there?
I'll take the Saints on this one. They're going to march in, and they are going to be the division king of the NFC South. Drew Brees, baby.
I'm with you. You know what? I'm with you. I'm going to go Saints as well.
All
yeah,
right.
Enough said. Drew Brees against Teddy Bridgewater, enough said, This really is the master teaching the student. See what happens. And then we have Oh man, we got a big one, Ben. We got a big one. Who's gonna win this one? It's
Ooh.
the Buffalo Bills at the New York Jets. Who you got, Ben?
Ooh, I'm gonna take the Bills on this one. Just a hunch. Just a hunch.
The Jets blow ass. Yeah, I'm going Buffalo by it's probably gonna be the biggest blowout of the day. I'm going Buffalo
In history
by a lot of points. A lot of points. Next, we have an NFC East battle. You guys know I had a whole episode dedicated this week to how much I hate the damn NFC East.
What?
What do you got to say, Ben? I'm just going to go off a rant if I start talking about the NFC East. So who do you got, Ben? Dallas and the Washington football team.
Oh, God. Teams with their quarterbacks out. Or I guess in for Ron Rivera. I don't know. I'll take Andy Dalton still in the Cowboys. How about that?
You going with the boys?
Woo!
I'm going to go with the Dallas Cowboys. I was going to say Washington football team, but I can't bring myself to do it. Yeah, I'm going to Dallas Cowboys. I really want to because they made me look so bad last week after I picked them to beat the Cardinals and they totally shit the bed. I'm going to stick with the Cowboys. Next, we actually have a pretty good game. The record might not indicate it, but we have Green Bay at the Houston Texans. This might end up being a pretty good game tomorrow.
Ooh.
What you got, Ben?
I will take Green Bay. I think Aaron Rodgers, he's got to prove something after last week in his mind. And I just don't think the Houston Texans are, I don't know. I think he'll find a way to lead them to victory, even though the rest of the team, except for Devontae Adams, is trash.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I like Aaron Rodgers. I think he's a great quarterback. I picked him last week to win. We all saw how that turned out. But I don't know. I just think Tampa Bay exposed a lot of Green Bay's weaknesses last week.
Yeah.
And I think Houston's starting to get their roll a little bit. I'm going to go Houston on this one. I say Houston upsets Green Bay at home. Well, they're at Houston, not at Green Bay's home, at Houston's home. At NRG Stadium. Yeah, I'm going to go Deshaun Watson and the Houston Texans.
Ooh.
Next, we have a battle that was supposed to be the Sunday night game, but for some reason, because the Raiders had a couple positive coronavirus cases, the game got moved closer? Even though every other team has been moved farther out to Monday or Tuesday, the Raiders actually got bumped from Sunday Night Football earlier in the day. If that makes any sense to anybody. Anyway, we have the Las Vegas Raiders at home against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the surging Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Tom Brady. Who do you got?
Ooh, man, this is going to be an interesting game. I don't know. It's going to be interesting if Antonio Brown's playing in this mix, or is he playing next week? I don't know. But Antonio Brown against his former team, that's hilarious right there.
Antonio Clown sucks. Antonio Clown sucks. That's what I said for the people who are watching. Mike's right here, but anyway.
Yes. Oh man, I'm very impressed by the Tampa Bay Bucks last week. I think there's a serious momentum thing going on.
I'm definitely scared as a Raiders fan because the Bucks defense looked really legit last week.
They leveled up.
But I think people are forgetting because the Raiders had a bye week. The Raiders looked equally as impressive against the defending world champion Kansas City Chiefs in Kansas City. I think the Raiders are getting healthy this week despite losing Trent Brown again and starting safety Jonathan Abrams to COVID-19. They still have everybody back healthy. Henry Ruggs III is back healthy. Of course I'm going to pick... I'm not going to pick against Las Vegas ever. Just so you guys know that there's always going to be that personal bias. So if you guys just want to hate me for it, that's fine. Maybe that'll be my niche. But I'm not going Tampa at all. But, the Raiders are at home. They've had 2 weeks off, so they've just been at home practicing
I didn't see
in that stadium. So I think the Raiders are going to be a little bit better, too.
I totally thought that was flipped. I thought decisions are final.
Been smoking the cheese a little bit too much, ladies and gentlemen.
Final answer. Dun, dun, dun.
Ben's got Tampa. I got Las Vegas. We move on to a AFC West battle, and I'm sure this one's going to be a real nail biter. We got the Kansas City Chiefs at the Denver Broncos. Who you got in this one, Ben?
Oh, I'll take the Kansas City Chiefs on this one. Tough decision here.
Yeah, such a tough decision. The Broncos scored a whopping 18 points last week, and the Chiefs continue to beat the Buffalo Bills at home last week. They did fall to the Raiders in a game. They still scored 32 points. So, yeah, I'm taking the Chiefs. Next, we have a battle you don't see very often. The San Francisco 49ers are going to New England to face off against the Patriots. What do you got, Ben?
That's like a game you just see at like the Super Bowl or something like that. I'll take New England since it's at home. I feel like they're kind of extra motivated since they lost last week. And, yeah, man, gotta go with Cam. Gotta go with Cam.
I'm going with you. I just think New England's too difficult to beat at home. I'm going Patriots as well.
Ooh.
I'm going Patriots. I think Cam gets it done. I think the defense shows up this week, especially Jimmy G looked good last week against the Rams, but he's been pretty inconsistent, especially as of late. I just don't see it happening. Next, we have the Jacksonville Jaguars and everybody's favorite quarterback, Gardner Minshew, going off against the sensational rookie, Justin Herbert, and the Los Angeles Chargers. Who do you got, Ben?
Woo! Man, Herbert Hoover is now going to go on a run after facing those tough teams. I will take the LA Chargers, especially since the Jaguars lost their defensive guy this week.
Oh, I mean, I thought that Justin Herbert should have won the last time he played against Drew Brees. Mm-hmm. And, his kicker kind of fucked that up for him. And the defense kind of let him down, too. Something's got to give. This dude threw 4 touchdown passes on Monday Night Football. People can say what they want about the Chargers, but this kid has shown up week after week. His first game, he narrowly loses to Patrick Mahomes. He loses a tough Monday night game to another Super Bowl winning quarterback in Drew Brees. Something's got to give eventually for this dude. So I am going with you. I'm going with Justin Herbert and the Los Angeles Chargers to get business done against the Jacksonville Jaguars.
All right.
Next, we have a Sunday night game, which shouldn't be the Sunday night game because the Raiders should have the Sunday night game, but it doesn't matter. Whatever. We have, actually, it's still a really good matchup. So we have the Seattle Seahawks, Russell Wilson Seattle Seahawks, facing off against Kyler Murray, DeAndre Hopkins, and this fantastic Cardinals offense. And Sunday night football, Ben, who do you got?
Ooh. All right. I think both teams are good. Obviously. I don't know. The Seahawks are just too consistent. I'm going to take them over the Cardinals this week. Just barely. Because it's a tough game. It's time for Arizona's time to shine. And, oh my God. I got to go with the Seahawks, though. Russell Wilson's going in like MVP level status. He's so consistent.
I agree with all that. But the one thing I will tell you is the thing I was looking into. The worst record Russell Wilson has at another division opponent stadium is the Arizona Cardinals.
Oh boy.
For some reason, he struggles there. I don't know what it is. What else he lost there was a Super Bowl to Tom Brady in that stadium. He does not like playing in Arizona. He doesn't like winning in Arizona. And I think that the Cardinals have a lot of confidence after that huge win against the Cowboys. I'm taking the Arizona Cardinals and Kyler Murray in a great Sunday night game that'll go down to the wire. I think they beat the Seattle Seahawks.
All right. Well, I'd love for them to win if that's going to happen. Because Kyler Murray is here, and it's time for him to get a piece of the pie. The Kyler pie.
The Kyler pie. I'm going to make a Kyler pie tomorrow. What's in there? Peanut butter, chocolates.
Oh, man. Baker Mayfield's career.
I don't understand that joke in the slightest. We move on to the final game of the week. Chicago at Ben's LA Rams.
Woo!
The division leading Chicago Bears of the NFC North against the second place LA Rams of the NFC West. Who do you got, Ben?
You know, I've been saying forever, since in the last few weeks, that, the Chicago Bears, they're worse than what their record says. They're worse than what their record says. Now's proven time. Now it's time for them to lose to my Rams, or not lose. One of the two.
Which one do you have them doing?
I have a team losing, and Rams.
You have the Rams losing?
Rams winning.
You have the Rams winning.
Not losing.
That's funny because I have the Rams losing. I am taking the Chicago Bears to improve to 6-1 and keep that lead in the NFC North tomorrow. I think the Rams have been too inconsistent, and people can say what they want about the Bears. Nick Foles is a proven quarterback in this league, and that defense is legit. Defense wins championships, and guess what? So does Nick Foles.
Man.
And I will take the Bears tomorrow.
Not Carson Wentz.
Oh, that's right, because Carson Wentz got benched and then he won the Super Bowl. Yeah. No, I get you. Guys, I know that for some reason these are our most listened to episodes, our NFL predictions. So we thank you so much for watching and or listening on the podcast. You can find us on YouTube, on Spotify, Google Podcasts, or iTunes, as well as Anchor. You can find us Garage Guys Sports. That's a Z at the end of guys and a Z at the end of sports. To our guys over at Hockey Haven, thank you for doing what you're doing. Keep on serving drinks and giving out good vibes.
Where's the net? Where's the net? I want to know. Where?
If you guys find yourselves in San Francisco, stop at 3625 Balboa Street and stop by Hockey Haven and tell them the Garage Guys sent ya. Thank you guys very much. You guys have a good NFL Sunday tomorrow, and we will check back in to see how much I am leading Ben by in picks. You guys have a good night. See you later.